Okay, back to Hilchot. We're learning Hilchot Chanukah. We're holding on page 280. We finished. We're holding Zman Hadlokas Haner. That's where we're at. What is the appropriate time to light? Start over again here. One doesn't light the Ner Chanukah only once the sun has set, not before, only once. And Mishna Berura says, what's Sof Shkioso? So the first opinion is, what is the Zman? So let's see, the earliest time what we consider Tzis Kochavim is 42 minutes after sundown. Okay, that's Tzis Kochavim. That is according to Mechaber, that's the appropriate time to what? To light the menorah. Lo ma'achrim, v'lo magdimim. You should not light it later than that. This is the opposite, and you shouldn't light it earlier. V'yesh mi she'omer, she'evu torud, yochel hagdim plagim itchol l'malo. That person's preoccupied, and he's not going to be able to read it, light it then. He can light it already from plagim itchol onward. However, but it has to burn sufficiently into the nighttime period, which is the half an hour period, when people will no longer be walking around in the market. That's because what is the presuming Nisa? The main presuming Nisa is when it illuminates, that's nighttime. It says the first half an hour from 42 minutes going half an hour beyond that. Imsovshki also, Mishna Berura, Hayru Tzis Kochavim, Shazaom, Ovrim, Vishov, Roin, Beveso, Vika Pesumi Nisa, people are walking the street, and they see the light in the window, or in the Chotzer, the entrance to the courtyard, it's Pesumi Nisa. Achein Be'erev Shabbos, however, Shabbos is not possible, you can't light after Shkia, correct? Shabbos, Magdimin, Kil Kamon Simin, Tofrei Shayin Tes, right early, V'yin Mechabes Sosam Kedas Atur, V'siyosa Svirlo Demar, the Masha Omrik Boris Man Lokas Nechanukah B'shetishka Achamo. It says from the setting of the sun. What is setting of the sun? It means when the sun is fully set. What is the full setting of the sun? The full setting of the sun, that's nightfall. Hainu Sof Shkia. Avol Bemes Yeshabi Rishonim Svirlo the Kavodas HaGemorah do Al Tchilas Shkia. Doesn't mean when it fully sets, which is Tzis Kochavim. El Tchilas Shkia Rishinia. To the beginning of the second Shkia, we'll see. What is that? It's 15 minutes earlier. So what is that? So 42 minutes after Shkia, so we're talking 15 minutes. That's what? It's about 25 minutes after Shkia. That's the time. 27 minutes after Shkia. That's when you light. That's the other Rishonim. That's the optimum time to light. We'll see the Be'er Alocha. To also Anoshim and Organ Lispalel Ma'ariv Bismano. People dav Ma'ariv in its proper time. What is that? The Hainu Achtzis Kochavim. Nochad Linog Lachatchilo, Ken Lachatchilo, Hadle Kodim Ma'ariv. Yeah, they should light before Ma'ariv. So that means you're going to have to light according to the second opinion, correct? That's again depends, if you live in the olden times, the shul from one's house was about 2 minutes away. But if you have to travel, you can't light too early. Chen Kosmor Tzio, Chen Nogagro, the Vilna conduct himself like the second opinion because he would have married Bisman, right? At Tzis Kochavim. Ochen Yatubo Kolkach Shemen. So if that's the case, you're lighting earlier. How much? It has to burn a half an hour into the nighttime. So if that's the case, you have to put enough oil. Yatubo Kolkach Shemen Sheyidlok Chatzi Shach Tzis Kochavim. So you have to put in sufficient amount of oil that you burn a half an hour after nightfall. Vim Lo Hidlik Bikodem. What happens if you didn't light before Ma'ariv? Vigezman Tzis Kochavim Yagdim the Spal Ma'ariv. What you should first do is dav Ma'ariv first. Do Todir, because we have the principle Todir Sheino Todir Todir Kodem. Dam Yeshbo Mitzvahs Kriya Shema Shido Raiso. So we have two reasons. Todir, Ma'ariv's Todir is more frequent than the lighting of the candles. In addition, you have Kriya Shema. Even those who always light after Ma'ariv. Nochon shiochinu al koponim Hashem b'toch hanerus kodem tfilas arvis. You should have all the candles should be prepared and arranged from before Ma'ariv. Kedei sheyemuchan tekevach tfilas arvis lahadlik. That you should, everything should be set to go, be prepared to light immediately after Ma'ariv. Lo yasek ol achad tfilas arvis. Because if you do everything, start cleaning it out, preparing the wicks and the oil and everything afterwards, I mean, you're not even going to have that half an hour. At least you'll get part of the half an hour in. The Huchatzi Shom Medina the Gemara, you're going to miss that whole half an hour period, so it'll really be a b'diavad. Okay? Shimhu Torud. So he says, whatever a person is preoccupied, he's not even able to light then. So the Mechaber says, you're able to light me plug onward, which Shimhu Torud, he's not going to have time afterwards. An hour and a quarter, an hour and a quarter before it says. What is it? So it is important. When we speak about time, we're speaking about shows manios, time hours. You mean you take all the day, the full period of time, you divide it by 12. That's what shows manios. 9 you shows manios. Say a bracha then. If you light after plug, you're able to say a bracha. Shita b'shemen ad, but factually you have to put enough oil in the candle that it should burn a half an hour after nightfall. That's what we do every Shabbos. Dim lo yidlok b'layl leka b'suminiso. Vim lo nosam b'shemen rakashir chatzi sh'o kinog b'chol yom. If you only put enough, half an hour's worth of oil into it, as you normally do, and you light too early, v'yitin b'shemen sheyadlik, go mokum liyasu v'yivorich. Yeah. He said, what happens if you didn't put enough? And you put oil in? Lo yasu v'yivorich. You shouldn't. Even though you have to understand why not. It seems to be that if you lit after Plag HaMincha, it's considered a b'diavad valve, even if it doesn't burn half an hour. Because he says, because if you didn't put enough oil, if you add oil afterwards, you should what? You should not say a bracha. Why shouldn't you say a bracha? I mean, in fact, initially, the original lighting wasn't sufficient. So it seems to be over here that even though the main Pirsum Nisa is during the nighttime, the diavad, if a person didn't, the halacha is it's considered, you can't say another bracha. Otherwise, if it's not a valid lighting, let him say another bracha. Right? He was preoccupied, then after he realized he didn't put enough oil in. Right? So now he puts more oil in, or relights it, goes out, should not say another bracha. Why not? You want to say. Why shouldn't you say another bracha? You should say another bracha. Okay? No, it says. 1,000% is not burning at Tzei Chovim. He says never, and you add oil. Im yarziv yitim bo shemen v'yadlik. He says you should not say another bracha. So what does that say? That means if it's not a valid lighting, you should definitely say a bracha. So you see, even though it doesn't burn into the nighttime, b'diavad it's considered valid. With not a bracha, same thing. We're not saying you're permitted to say initially the bracha, because again it's a suffix bracha. Initially, you should not say a bracha. Here he said the bracha, and then he realized he didn't have sufficient oil. So again, no, same thing. No, he says yitin shemet v'yadlik. No, he says you should add oil. It doesn't say v'dolek. Grammatically, and it should continue burning. Yadlik, he'll relight. He's relighting it. Even though you're relighting it, he says you should not say a bracha. Right? See that clearly. Just let's see the Ber Halacha. He speaks about the different zmanim. The Mechaber, he says, is going like the Torah. That what's the optimum time to light? It's Tzei Chovim. When it says shkiv means when the sun is fully set. Kein kosva Torah, kein kosva Rosh. Perk al the tiniest. Avu Rashba Varan. Mashman Behedjo. From the Rashba and the Ran seems to be explicitly through Tchilas Ashkiyah. It's not when the sun is fully set, which is Tzeis Kochavim. El Demasham B'Shkia Shnio Hagro. Cheikosa Miri, which he said is 15 minutes before what we call Tzeis Kochavim. V'chosavo Daim Mordechai So Perk Beis the Shabbos Shkos Loshem Mishetishka Mukach. It doesn't say Mishashoka, right? If it would be when the sun is fully set, it should say Mishashoka Chama. Mishetishka, what is the connotation? When the sun is setting, that means it's still in the midst of setting. It hasn't fully set. Okay? The Mordechai says, it seems from the language, the Loshin Mishtishka Mu'er Shu Tchilas Ashkio V'chein Ikar Ad Kam Noshono Chein Kosep Richodosh. And he says the Vilna Gaon conducted himself like the second opinion. Lo Ma'achrim. It says when you light it, you shouldn't light it too early and not beyond this point. The Mechaber. Immediately at nightfall, 42 minutes, everything's set to go. It's not you start setting the candles at 42 minutes. You start setting the candles before 42 minutes, and you light it. We have a problem. A person always davens Ma'ariv right at the beginning of Tzeis Kochavim. So how's he going to work it out? That's the Pri Megadol's question. Delay Ma'ariv. Chanukah, you start Ma'ariv 20 minutes later. That's it. Everybody lights the candles. He says no. He says that's not a solution. The Yeshua mitzvahs Kriya Shema, Shida Raiso. First they have Kriya Shema, Begam Toda Kodem. You have principle Toda Sheno Toda Toda Kodem. Rosh Kosva Achron, Valkei Nirali, the Ish Kozev. Bevadai min anochod shiat lekoru Ma'ariv. This person should light, this kind of person who always davens Ma'ariv at the beginning of Tzeis, he should light the Chanukah lights earlier. Echod, firstly, Dabri Ushonim Svirlo Lechatchili Shlinokain. Firstly, the many opinions who hold, it doesn't mean Sof Shkia, it means, as he said, 15 minutes earlier. Moshe V'Agro, Ve'o Dafatur Shkosa Sof Shkia, Nivokach V'Somach Damu Svirlo Diochalag Dimat Korov Lechatzi Sho Kodem. He agrees it's only the optimum, but if you have no choice, you can even light a half an hour earlier. Aber Fratim Nizbuk Das Rambam B'Meshkos Madlikin Im Shkios Hainu Mamish Im Azman Sheniskas Shemesh Meinenu Yushadatu Mitzvahs Hadloko Rak Kechatzi Sho Yoser Achakach Vim Over Ze Azman Shuv Lo Yad Lekot Kein Im Yad L'B'Shas Kocho Ben Yotze Klal Mitzvahs Hadloko Das Rambam. According to Rambam, if the sun is, if the Shkia, it's Tzeis Kochavim, it's too late. According to Rambam, he cites. V'omdim b'shitos b'man hashkia v'afila mekilin shiochel adlik achkach gabi tam sofi kamaposkim nei kein nira tov dochel lachatchil lahadlo kodem Ma'ariv. So people who daven at the very beginning of Tzeis Kochavim, lechatchila they should light before Tzeis Kochavim. Ein shari tshuva shkos b'shem machzui brokam b'shosa kein lo hifsid. It's preferable. To be continued.